So let's start with a warm up to get the ball rolling here, mister. So what I want you to do for this warm up, we're going to do some paradiddles. But what I want you to do to get started is make sure that you accent the downbeat to get started. So the 1, the 2, the 3, and the 4. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you'll notice that it sounds louder on the downbeats, on the 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay, now let's bring that left hand up. The right sounds good, but your left hand needs to sound just like the right. So bring your left hand up on the downbeat louder. Oh, he's going high molar. Nice. Okay, good, good, good. Now, I don't think high molar was designed for a lot of rudimental playing. Yeah, it's hard to do that. Yeah, I would stick to middle or low molar, but I love the fact that you're going to do a molar stroke. You should be absolutely doing a molar stroke to pop that accent. That's what molar is. Molar stroke is basically an accented stroke. You know? Simple as that. Right. Well, not quite, but yes. I like that all the way around. Yeah. Very nice. Okay. So this is middle molar for the paradiddle, but you'll notice that all my other strokes are low to the drum. So I'm here. So look at this. Low. Now molar stroke pops the accent. Okay. Try it again. Get all the unaccented strokes low and pop that molar stroke. Nice. Very good. All right. Now we are going to literally take that and turn it into a groove. So now we're going to change that up to this. So now you'll hear 1, 2, 3, 4, bounce, 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 bounce. Right? Everything has got to be low except for those. The 4 beats, the 4 down beats are going to be accents. What? You got to make sure that you're accenting 2 and 4 on the snare. All the other notes are ghost notes. They're quiet. So you're doing this. 1, 2, 3, 4. But the other parts of the paradiddle are quiet. Okay, now you'll notice that when you put a pulse on the beat, it creates musicality. It's not as musical, right? You're right. It's not as musical without those pulses. The pulses create something for the listener to latch onto in terms of feeling where the beat and the time is. Exactly. Let's try it. Don't go too fast. Develop the musicality part of it first, then we can bring the speed up. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Now what I want you to do is you can continue doing the exact same thing you're playing in terms of a paradiddle. You're going to do a transitional drum fill, and you're going to go to the ride and play. Okay? Same tempo, nothing changes except transitional paradiddle. You can do singles, whatever you want. It's easier if you do a paradiddle because you're already playing the paradiddle. Just do a paradiddle around the kit into the bell of the cymbal. Make sure that you hear. How do you do that? Right, hitting on the side of the stick. Right, right, okay. From the original paradiddle on the hats. That's okay. Do it again. Do it again. Okay, not bad. Two things. You forgot to do the transitional drum fill, and you sped up when you got to the bell. So you got to try and keep the same tempo. I know it's not easy because we're not working with a metronome here, but from this groove here, transitional fill into the bell, and try to keep it all at the same groove, tempo, and dynamic. Okay, try it again. It's not bad. It's not bad. You just got to remember, it's the exact same sticking. So check this out. Keep it at the same tempo throughout. Sorry, go ahead.
I hope you have no expectation of me playing that. I'm not doing none of that.
Well, you don't have to do, like, all I'm doing is continuing the paradiddle. So I'm just orchestrating it on the drum kit. A simple orchestration is just to go. I'm playing all the downbeats on the tom. So instead of an accent stroke, I now change it to the tom being on the downbeat, which naturally creates an accent because it's a different sound. You follow me? Right. Yeah, that's it. And then cymbal crash, back to the groove on the ride. So let's take it from the hat to the frill to the ride. Nice. Yes, I mean, I liked what you did. There's nothing wrong with what you did. However, I know why you're speeding up. It's because your fill is a lot faster than your groove. And as a result, you then, when you get to the ride, you then think your groove is faster than what it really is because you sped up in the drum fill. So it would be easier if you kept your fill the same tempo as your groove and play a paradiddle. So when you do that transition, there's no speed up. You should be the same tempo. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you play the paradiddle here, then you play the paradiddle here, then you go to the paradiddle here. It should all stay the same. Now, here's the other thing. I know this is difficult. This is difficult, but once you come off your hat and you go to your fill, if you can play the quarter note, that downbeat on your hat stepping like I'm doing, I know it's hard, that'll help keep your time. The hi-hat is always a timekeeper. I always kick into my hi-hat as soon as I leave from playing it here. I then kick into stepping with my left foot to create time. So I know where the time is because I'm playing it on my left foot. Then when I go to my ride, I just carry on with the left foot. Now, that is a coordination thing and it takes time to develop. If you can't do it, don't stress it. But if you can add that left foot in, it's going to help you with your time. So I want to see all three sections, the hat, the fill, and the ride, all the same thing, paradiddle, all the same tempo.
Sorry, I keep on yawning.
All right, stay awake for the lesson. That was way better. Do it again.
Instead of going like a paradiddle, I went, and then I was ready to go over the ride.
That was better. You just got to watch the speeding up, but that was definitely better. All right, so that wasn't too bad at all. And that's a really cool thing to add to your repertoire of grooves, you know. What I like to do with that paradiddle as well is, let's say I'm playing this. I'll just demonstrate. Let's say I'm playing a non-linear groove, because everything we just did is linear. It's one beat at a time, 16th notes, 1 E-enda, 2 E-enda, and I'm getting nothing combining. So meaning that the bass drum, for example, isn't really lining up with the hat. It's not, nothing is really lining up. It's individual. So that's what linear means. It's one stroke at a time. You're in a line. It's not layered. So now I'm going to play a layered groove and then go into linear and show you how I utilize that, okay? So I'm shifting between the two. It's very musical and it sounds cool. You know? Awesome. All right, man. Good job. Way to go.